Hey, quick video to talk about the CMAX suspension links. We have moved away from the solid aluminum rod that we use on the J2 skeleton and many of our other older kits across canyons and others. We are using a solid aluminum bar with threaded ends and then a M4 sized set screw and rod end here. We are moving away from that because with the size of CMAX, we are trying to get to the most scale size that we can, and so we're using the smallest rod that we can for the suspension links, and it gives you a couple extra neat options I want to talk about today. Our suspension links are designed with this solid stainless steel metric sized rod. We're using solid stainless with a thread with 10 millimeters of thread, metric 3 size thread on the ends, and it's a solid stainless rod, so it will be very difficult to bend. Of course, there's no corrosion on them, so they will look great for a long time. And then we're using the M3 size rod end as well. This is an SSD unit. His part number is 017. It's the SSD long rod end, and these are included in our suspension link kits. We've had great success with these rod ends, and we will be using them on all the CMAX links and steering as well. It's a very simple way to install. We just simply want you to take your steering link and thread it onto the thread. The easiest way to do this is actually to hold the bar with a pliers of some kind, and then you can simply push and thread on the rod end, and once you get that started, you could put a Allen key through the rod end and just twirl it around and get it to come all the way down. So eventually you're going to get a rod end that looks like this, and in all of our cases you want to have both of the rod ends in the same plane so that when you bolt them all up, the rod ends are in the same position. Now, I want to talk to you a little bit about the bag that you're getting your links in. On every one of the bag packages, it tells you the total length of the rod end, which is from the center of this hole to the center of this hole. And these two centers are listed on there as the larger dimension for your link and its position on your truck. And then the smaller link length that's given to you is actually the length of this piece of rod. So it should be very easy in your bag to decide which part you're going to match up to which size of link. If we tell you you're going to get a 160 total spacing from this rod end eye to this rod end eye, if this is 160, then your obviously your stainless shaft is going to be smaller than that by about 18 millimeters. So please take a look at your bag and you will see the listing on how long to build these. And then the good news about using this type of setup that we have adopted now with the threaded stainless rod is that there's adjustability. So the way that the rod ends are made, the hole in the rod end is actually deeper than we require, and we have a lot more thread on here than we require for a solid link setup. And so what that means is that you have adjustability. You can make the link smaller or longer depending on if you need to slightly adjust for your wheelbase, or you need to move your link ahead or back if you want to change the tie rod toe in on your suspension or steering adjustment. And there's a lot of room to wiggle on these, and so we recommend that you build them to the spec on your tag first and do your truck assembly, and then if you need to, you can simply screw or unscrew these on or off to change your link a little bit and make adjustments for your truck and your particular setup. If you have any questions about your link building, do send a note to gcmracing.ca and we will try to help you out, get you linked up and on the trail. Thanks for watching.